Sit down for me. All right, so more butterfly work. Let's say he's on his knees in a passing position, okay? I'm on my butt, knees down, both knees down. I'm on my butt here in the butterfly position, okay? So we're gonna do a back take from here off of an arm drag, and then we'll add a little something to the end if you've done this before and you wanna make it a little more flashy, all right? First things first, we're in here, okay? We'll do this at the end of the class, but I need to do this butterfly butt scoot, right? So it's basically using my heels to pull my butt forward, okay? Staying with my head forward over my feet because I don't want him to be able to just give me a shove and knock me back, right? So I want to make this nice triangle wedge, all right? Elbows in because I don't want him to get underhooks on me. And then we're going to be in here, head low, and we're going to be hand fighting, okay? Hand fight, hand fight, hand fight. I want to get a grip on the same side, and it's just like an arm drag on our feet. I'm feeding it across, and I'm getting to the armpit, okay? But what I want to do when I decide to go for this move or when I make a good wrist connection and I know like, okay, an arm drag's coming, is I want to make sure before I do the drag that I take my foot out. Okay, if I wait to do the drag here and my foot's in, then my foot's stuck and I can't get around to the back. So once I decide this is the move I'm going to do, we come in, foot out, making the wrist connection, bringing it across to the tricep or the armpit, feeding it across, getting his hand to the mat, okay? Now I have back exposure here. I have an open path, but he's going to want to turn into me because he's going to be like, oh, crap. So I'm coming to the hip, okay? Hand, hip, all right? Hand to the mat so I have something to pop up on, hip so he can't turn away from me, and then we're coming up to here. Now the basic move that we'll do, I'll do the advanced one next, is we're just going to get this seatbelt grip, underhook on this side, okay? Overhook on this side. It's the natural way your hands will go, but I'm sure some people will do it backwards. But I want to have the underhook on this side because I want the leverage to drag him this way. So once we get this underhook, we're going to peel him, boom, and now we have our seatbelt, our good seatbelt and our good back control, and our points, okay? So again, we scoot in, hand fight, drag, grab, boom, underhook, peel, back control, finish the fight. So if you haven't done this before, that's what you're going to do. If you have done this before, if this just is super easy for you, okay, it's going to start the same, boom, hand control, back take, okay? I come up, but now I come up into a leg ride. See what I do with my foot here? I'm weaving it around his shin, okay? So I want to make this connection here, all right? I'm going to take my inside arm, the one close to his head, and grab the instep of his foot, and I'm going to roll forward, okay? Push my own foot to extend his leg, and now from here we're in the truck position. We've got banana splits. We've got the calf slicer if it's legal. What else do we got? We got twister if you're flexible. Or if you just want to say forget all that, you shove their hip away, you come to their head, and you got the back. Okay.
For like efficiency rate, is the rolling over the top more efficient than leaning back?
I think it depends on how they're sitting their hips, right? Like what they're doing. If you feel like they're really sinking against you when you're trying to pull them back, then roll forward. If you feel like you're rolling forward and they start sinking into you, pull them back. But you're right, both work well. I'll do the other one now. So we're in here. Whoop. Boom, boom. Real important that I weave this foot over for this rolling one, okay? You can't roll if this foot's not weaved over and the shin's not controlled. We pop up. What Josh was asking, there's another way to get them into that truck position, rather than rolling forward with it, is to come 2-on-1 to the instep and peel it back this way. Okay? That works as well. And still, we want to have this foot extended here. Double over gable grip, do the banana split. Yeah, if you're flexible, it doesn't hurt quite as much. Or bring this foot to you, calf slicer, whatever your preference is from here. If they start reaching for your head, like some people will do, thank them for the twister. Oh, yeah. Or if you just want to go to the back, capture the neck, go to your seatbelt. Okay, so those are the two versions. I'll do the first one more time. First one, we're just taking the back, okay? So if you haven't done this before, that's what we're going to do. We're out here, we scoot in, we're hand fighting, boom, boom, post your hand, hook. Grab that seatbelt, overhook on the far side, sag, back control, okay? And then the other one, roll through, bing, bang, boom, capture the hip, weave the foot over, roll through, and then do all your fun stuff from there, okay? Any questions? All right, let's run it. 1, 2, 3.
Just for the your guys' butterfly, make sure when you scoot in, you're still keeping